Hello, welcome to 316 West 138th. I'm Rob Pear from Harlem Lofts. Come on in.
I'm so excited. I love Brooklyn, but I grew up in Harlem, so this is a little bit fond to me. I have known Harlem Lofts by walking past their office. How many years have you guys been in business now?
We've been in that location, 20 years, that location since 2008, so 12 years.
Tell the people where you're originally from, because you obviously have an accent.
Well, you don't lose it when you move to Harlem. So I'm from Virginia, outside of Richmond, Virginia, 20 miles from the sticks, basically, and went to college in Virginia and then moved here when I decided to get married.
4 kids later.
4 kids later, we're here, we love it. Harlem's been very good to me, so I guess I could live in a lot of places, but we choose to live here.
I'm going to leave their channel in the description box below as usual.
Awesome, and my son told me to say do this.
Oh, so now you're an expert?
Yeah, I'm an expert. We're in luck today because this home that we're looking at 316 West 138, it's in the new historic district, Dorrance Brooks Historic District. This particular home is a 2-family, which in my opinion is the most popular right now in Harlem.
Coming off of this beautiful entryway, we have the stairs leading upstairs to all the bedrooms, which you're going to see in a little bit, but we are in this humongous living room dining area.
Right. These homes are designed, this is your parlor level, so you have your high ceilings. And when they are renovated, people put the kitchens in various places. The benefits of having a kitchen in the back and a dining area here is, we'll get to this later, but you have a huge backyard that you can service outside. And then you also have your dining area here, which is next to your living room.
I love how they kind of made this the center here. So this beautiful light fixture, it sets it apart that this is your dining room. When you walk in, it's very grand.
It separates it, the ceiling and the floor, the parquet floor here. Visually, it separates the space.
So if you know townhouses and brownstones, right, Rob, the parlor floor always has high ceilings.
It's the highest ceilings, yes. The parlor floor is was your entertaining floor, and oftentimes still is.
How high are these ceilings here?
These are 12 and a half.
Oh, that was pretty good.
That's how I measure.
Let's head into the kitchen.
All right, now we're in a really nice kitchen area. Again, it exits to the backyard, which they have a huge deck, which we'll get to later. This kitchen, wonderful kitchen, because you have your original fireplace mantle that came with the house. This fireplace currently isn't wood burning at this time, but it's very easily lined and turned in, and you can add fire brick and make it a wood burning fireplace. Although most people either burn candles in it and have it as a kind of a visual, or in my home, we put gas logs in all of them and we have remote controls.
So on that side, you've got the original character, and on this side, the homeowners made everything brand new with this amazing countertop quartz. So it's
right. So quartz
sturdy.
Is my favorite. Yeah, it's definitely the most durable, most maintenance free.
And it's perfect for entertaining. You could fit at least 6 to 8 people.
There's a wine fridge here. The stove is vented to the outside for cooking those fabulous meals.
And I actually love what they did as far as the cabinets. A lot of times people put a whole wall of cabinets and it would take away from this.
No, the owner
definitely
had a nice eye for design. I really appreciate what she did here.
And they staged it pretty well. I mean, I could definitely see myself getting my pasta here, boiling my water, cooking my pasta. It's got everything that you need.
Okay, so now we're on the back deck, which is a large back deck, larger than normal. It's not a Juliet balcony. This is an entertaining deck. This backyard, or this back deck rather, has more sunlight than normal because these houses, both on 138th and 137th Street, don't have extensions. Instead, they chose to have larger backyards, so you don't have a lot of shadowing from neighboring buildings. So as a reference point, this deck is on off your parlor level, which technically in this house is going to be 3 levels up. Because you have 5 levels, including the basement space that's been renovated. So this is for the owner. The owner has access to the backyard. And then when we talk about the lower floors, we'll talk about that access as well.
Spring is finally here, thank goodness. So this would be like the perfect outdoor space to host your barbecues. You have a patio here. This is perfect.
A lot of people will put a barrier here and the tenant will have underneath that little courtyard space, or you can share the backyard. So it's really the owner's preference.
I love that this has options, right? You could even, like you said, give them just that courtyard, or you could even give them a little bit more if they wanted to grow some fruits and vegetables. I think we're all like kind of gardeners after 2020, but there's so many options of what you could do back here.
Did we forget these?
Oh, we forgot the pocket doors.
They were so hidden to separate your kitchen from your dining and living area.
Right, so you have the medallion here on the floor that definitely separates it, but if you really
Yes.
want to keep the party private, you've got your pocket doors. I also think one other thing that we forgot to show you guys is a powder room down here as well. You not only have this storage space that you could put under the stairs, but you have a powder room so that your guests, when you're entertaining, don't have to go up to the main part of the house.
This home has the benefit of 2 suites backing up to each other. We'll look at the first one. So you come into this huge copper bay window that overlooks 138th Street, which is a very quiet street next to the park. One of the benefits of these bay windows is you can actually see up and down the street, east and west, where some houses that don't have that, you just see what's in front of you. So you actually sit here and look at the park. So they've left some of the original fireplace mantles. Again, the fireplaces you can turn into gas logs or whatever you may want to do. And we didn't mention this, but you'll see a mini split in every room. This is kind of the new thing. So it has heat and air. It's a zone per room. You have remote controls and really good system for air conditioning and heat. You have a very spacious bathroom with a 6-foot soaking tub, a shower, dual sinks, tons of storage.
Outside of the second suite here on the second floor, we have what everyone wants, and that is a huge washer and dryer. So you can take your clothes directly from your huge closets that we have in this house right to your washer and dryer.
So you're in the second suite, which overlooks the backyard, and the sun goes this way, so it's very sunny. It's quiet back here. Your bathroom has some unique features. The tile is ceramic to mimic the original tile that was here, but what is original is your clawfoot tub and your high tank toilet.
So we are on the top floor of the owner's triplex.
Finally, yes.
Definitely getting some exercise going here. Now this room, I don't know if this was a dancer's room before, but I actually kind of like the mirrors.
I may have put them there because of what you see when you look out of these 2 front windows. You look at the beautiful townhouses again that are in the historic district. If you look to your right, you're going to see the next historic district, which is Strivers Row.
Strivers Row.
Strivers Row
You should
is
know
important.
Grant's Tomb. Let's give you a little Harlem history here. You should know Grant's Tomb. You should know obviously the Apollo. That's what everyone knows. But
look this way. But don't forget this.
Look this way, and
you
you
see
got
City College.
City College.
Colin Powell went there. It's a beautiful building.
You've got the African markets, which, just a little side note, is where I got this beautiful shirt from. I wanted to represent from our Harlem people today.
Looks good.
Does it look good?
It looks very nice. No need to cross a bridge. Stay in Harlem. Did we forget doors again? This house has original doors throughout, even in the closets or access to the roof. It's 2021. Everyone needs a video conferencing room and an office. It's got Cat 5 or Cat 6. It's got wireless on every floor. You got a skylight. You don't want to be in an office without some natural sunlight. This is the original skylight to the house. Off of the office, you have a bathroom here and our last bedroom.
All right, last and final bedroom, and the sunniest one.
Yes, so we're on the top floor. As all the bedrooms, you've got your centrally located and controlled air conditioning and heat. All the closets have storage up above, so you can put your summer shoes in there, or hopefully winter boots now. And this room also overlooks the backyard from way up and super quiet, and the sun goes this way. So you get sun pretty much most of the day.
Let's show you guys the income property that you would have downstairs. It could be an in-law suite, or you can make some cash off of it.
All right, so we finished with the triplex, often called the owner's unit, and now we'll go to the second unit downstairs with its own private entrance.
This is the most well done,
in my opinion,
lower level apartment for sure.
It is. For a rental unit, the owners were very generous, to say the least. It also lends itself to exactly what Harlem Lofts, the vision was. It's taken townhouses and instead of closing them up with a bunch of rooms, opening them up for light space and air.
The owners would be probably using this as an investment. You've got your whole upstairs. How much do you think the owners could rent this bottom space for?
Well, my rental team is better than me, but I would guess from my experience, $3,200.
How much about a year?
You're going to get $40,000, and the tenants are paying their own utilities here with these high-tech air conditioning systems. A lot to talk about in this apartment. Hidden here is your gas-fired hot water radiator, supplemented by your mini split that has heat and air conditioning, complemented by the original fireplace mantel, some beautiful brickwork. Into the kitchen, again, for a rental apartment, this is very high end. Quartz countertops again, tile backsplash. For a rental unit, this is really a nice kitchen. Your French doors allowing light to travel through the entire space. You've got a beautiful bathroom here with a wall hung sink and ceramic tiles. And we've got access directly to that beautiful backyard that the owner will decide whether you have part of it, all of it, or share. Okay, now you're in the recreation room, which is downstairs. This is the original bedrock that was the foundation of the building, exposed and cleaned up. It's beautiful. You have 20 plus LED track lightings that are recessed into the ceiling. You've got your central air, you've got your ceramic tile floor. Again, the light and air in this house travels because everything is made so that you don't close things off, including the glass railing here. Don't forget, you don't want to go to the laundromat, so you have a full-size washer dryer in your closet space.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on this first look at Harlem.
Welcome.
And if you stick around, you might be seeing another brownstone coming up.
We have another one coming up.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.